My name is Jasprit Kaur, and I would like to thank you for taking the time to read my exam presentation. I'll go through my usability test, customer journey map, situation analysis, and the conversion strategies that I will recommend to the client budgiebox.ca. Each of the insights is based on the UX and e-commerce framework that we have learned in this course. So I conducted a structured usability test on the BudgieBox website with 5 participants who represent typical online pet product shoppers. Following NICE's guideline, 5 users were sufficient to identify most usability issues. Participants completely realistic tasks such as browsing, adding items to the cart, and checking out. So the test was done remotely using screen recordings and the Think Aloud method, which helped me observe real time confusions, frictions points, and user hesitation. From the usability test, I identified 5 key findings. First one is the navigation was crowded and users were not sure where to start on the homepage. Second, products photos were limited, no zoom option, and little variety of items, reducing purchase confidence. Third, the site had no product filters, making it difficult to browse and forcing users to scroll through the whole list. So fourth one is the checkout process was too complicated with many unnecessary fields for a simple purchase. Lastly, I would say the mobile layout was inconsistent with irregular spacing and button placement that frustrated users. Continuing with this, I created a customer journey map based on Budgie Box business model and my usability test result. The journey begins in the awareness phase, where most of the users discover Budgie Box through Instagram or word of mouth in pet communities. They then land on the homepage where they expect a clear and immediate value proposition. During browsing, users want easy navigation, a strong product photos, and also filters to quickly find the right items for their pets. So in this consideration as stage, trust is influenced by reviews, detailed description, and clear shipping information. So for a purchase, a smooth low friction checkout is essential as every extra field increases abandonment. In the post-purchase stage, customer expect order confirmation, so shipping updates and reminder emails that encourage repeat purchases or subscription. Based on this information, the key area I find the first one, the problem of for user is that they find it difficult in the early stage since the value of Budgiebox is not instantly described on the homepage. They become frustrated when missing filters and having fewer pictures of products as they browse. So the unavailability of social proof like reviews, lower purchase confidence during consideration. Friction at checkout includes additional step and fields, and with regards to follow-up, customers review virtually no follow-up communication after they make a purchase. So Budgiebug is losing out on retention and loyalty building. So these revelations are directly linked to the conversion strategies I'll talk about later. I completely the full situation analysis of Budgiebox using course frameworks, UX and SEO, social media, and the conversion funnel. For SEO, Budgiebox has a limited keyword optimization, weak meta titles and descriptions also, and minimal header structure, which hurts search rankings. So the site also lacks structured data and has a very small backlink profile and does not publish blogs or educational content to drive organic traffic. So overall, the site is well branded but poor discoverable. Generally, the site is well branded and poor on discoverability. In terms of social media and the conversion funnel, Budgiebox has a visually appealing Instagram content but lacks key features, low, and there are no retargeting ads to re-engage visitors. So the site also misses essential conversion tools such as email pops up, first time discounts, exit intent offers, also automated email sequences like welcome or vend car flow. So tracking is limited, making it difficult to understand where users drop off. Overall, the brand has strong design potential but weak conversion infrastructure. My suggested plans to make more conversion include like first add product filters, which improves like for example price, toy type, pet size, or reduce browsing friction. Second is simplify checkout by removing extra fields and using a one page checkout. Third, promote purchases through social media, especially shoppable Instagram post. Fourth, add trust badges, for example, secure checkout, free returns, eco-friendly packaging to build confidence. Fifth, I would say use an email capture pop-up offering like 10% discount for a first-time customer. Sixth, I would say create like a bundle deals that frequently bought together suggestions to increase order value. On top of that, I would also suggest the retargeting advertisements to target those who dropped the product but didn't make any purchase. So, addition customer reviews and testimonials will strengthen the social proof and trust. More lifestyle photography on products pages can help customers visualize the items in real use. A loyalty program, for example, Budgie Rewards, can also encourage repeat purchases. Improving the mobile performance is also important. Like since most of the customers who shop on their phones. Finally, running a holiday or pet themed promotions can also work, can create urgency and boost sales. So to sum up, Budgie Box is a brand with a distinctive niche in the pet market. Although SEO, UX, and conversion performance have obvious room for improvement, following the strategies that have been suggested, the company can make sustainable growth in terms of sale made through the website. So I would like to thank you for watching my presentation. In the event of your inquiries, I would be pleased to give more information. Thank you.